Okay, so you have somebody in your life that is a biker. So we're going to show you some of the things that we love as avid bikers and see if they would work for you. Any avid biker, well, most avid bikers love to have gloves. So biking gloves that are actually for biking. These are amazing, and there's so many different pairs, and I'll just show you the ones that I love. Kari doesn't specifically love hers. Maybe she needs to buy mine.
Yeah.
But I got these on Amazon. My husband has the same pair, obviously, for a man. What makes biking gloves specifically good is first, there's padding on them. Hours and hours of riding, holding your handlebars definitely can fatigue your hands, and having some padding or some gel makes it easier. See these little loops? Those little loops make it so I can take my gloves off easy. Now, they come off really easy right now because I'm not sweaty. When they've been on your hands for a long time and your hands are sweaty, it really is hard to get them off. Like, you just can't grab them. And I have arthritis, so it's really hard for me to grab things off and pinch. So these little loops, game changers. You definitely want the loops.
So most bikers, if they're on a road or even on the trails, they like to be able to see behind them without having to turn your head.
Yeah.
I know when I try to do that, it just gets me off balance and I'm gonna fall. So what you really want for that is some kind of mirror to see from, and one that I found is called Tiger Eye. You can see how big it is. It's much bigger than your average mirror, and it sits right on your glasses just like this. And
they go on easy.
They go on very easy, yeah. And you can kind of twist this a little bit and turn it. I'm really amazed at just how much I can see. I mean, this is really almost twice as big as your average, you know, sunglasses mirror. With this, I can just do a quick glance and it's very easy to see behind me.
Okay, and I use a different kind. I use very different kind. So I use the Tri-Eye. These are actually relatively new on the market. They're actually glasses with the mirror built in. So if you can see that mirror right there, this moves. So you can direct it. So once it's on, I know I'm gonna look lovely, you can get it exactly where you want. And I recommend doing it while you're sitting on your bike so you actually see where you're looking. I will say there is a learning curve to these, and I love that it just is integrated and I don't have to think about it. So this would be a great gift to give to somebody who seems to have everything. They come with a cleaning cloth, and then of course they come with the case to go around them. So highly recommend these. I love them.
So every biker needs a bag. You always need a place to put things. I mean, I know some of the shirts that you can buy have pockets in them, but it's never really enough. So I found this bag that I really love. It's very different. In fact, I was thinking, I wish I could like invent this, and then I found it. And it's by Po Campo. And it's cute, first of all.
You're gonna see a difference in Kari and I.
Yeah.
Everything I have is solids, black, navy blue, brown. Hers are like floral print. It's just, we're very different.
Yes, absolutely. It is also a purse. What I like about it is you can put it right on the front of your bike. So it's sort of like a little bike basket in the front of your bike. But what is great, because we love to go have coffee or have some kind of destination, we park our bikes.
That's our favorite.
It is. That's part of the journey. I can quickly take this off my bike, turn it into a purse, and now I have all my gear here, and I'm not just holding it at all. It does come in black, so you don't have to buy the flowery one.
It doesn't have to be floral.
That's right.
The one I'm showing you here is the one that's on my bike. I got this on Amazon, and I love this specifically because it's very easy to open and close with one hand. Kari and I have this channel, and this is actually a deviation of what we normally do of our channel. Our channel usually is showing you different trails and giving you all the information in like under 5 minutes about that trail. And then we do a virtual video about that as well, so if you want to just go see it. This is very different than what we do, but because we do that, we have a lot of filming gear, we have a lot of things, attachments, camera cards, all of that stuff. This bag is like the perfect thing for me to just put everything in, and I also like to put in just all the small stuff, like my little wallet. We're gonna show you what we love for a little wallet in a second. This was like the perfect answer. I can get things in and out really easy. So we kind of teased you already about the wallets. A biker does not want to take their entire wallet with them. They need to take with them their license so they have some ID, maybe one credit card and a little bit of cash. Like, you don't need a lot. The ones we love is called a Threads wallet. Threads is the answer to this, and we each have one. Notice the difference. Hers is very printed, mine is very black. This has 3 components that make it so nice. In the middle is one that's pretty tight in there, so that'd be something you wouldn't want to get in and out easy. Like that's where I keep my license.
Yeah,
is that
actually,
what you do?
Well, you know what? I keep one of these. What are they called?
Oh, what is that called?
Yeah,
where somebody can't scan it.
Yeah, it's a safekeeper, so they can't scan it. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's a good idea. I should do that. Then you have a credit card on, like, you can have it on the side. It comes in and out easy, but it's not like it falls out. Like this does. There's nothing coming out of this thing. I could fling it and fling it and fling it, and nothing's going to come out. On this side, though, is a little bit more stretchy. So see how it's easier? This is where I would put like my cash. This is so easy to take in and out. Now it does have this little loop. Does yours have a loop? Yes, it does. Okay, I think they all do.
Yeah.
So you could put it on a carabiner. You could put it, attach it to the inside of a bag so it's not easily taken. These have been a game changer for both of us.
Yeah.
We love these things. We'll link obviously both of these. Well, if you like floral, we've got you covered. If you're like me and like solids.
When you're out on your bike, you want your phone with you.
Oh, you have to.
Yes,
Everybody does. And I will say some of them are harder to get on and off than others. So
Yes.
we have both found completely different
Yeah.
ones, but we both love our perspective. Is that how you say it?
Yeah,
Perspective phone holder. So yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah,
Eric.
so this one here is the one I chose, and you know, it just clips right onto your bike, and you can tighten it up as much as you need to. Holds really fast. What I like about this one is it's got these little, I don't know what you call it.
Spring. It's like a
springing, yeah, action. So it'll fit a lot of different sizes. Yeah. Just go like that, flip it in, and it's done.
That's so
And
easy.
one more thing. You can twist it so you can look at it vertical or horizontal. So it just makes a really great phone holder.
You can actually FaceTime somebody.
Yeah.
We don't
Oh,
recommend
yeah.
it, but you could. Okay, mine is completely different. You do have to have a bike that has a center stem. All you have to do is take that part out. It's very easy to do. So I went and bought just a very cheap phone holder. This part comes with the thing, and it just sticks on with sticky stuff. I'm using the same one that I've had for a couple of years now, so it has never come off. And then this just goes on, you just twist it and put it on, and it's on your bike. And you can do a little lever to lock it, so if you're worried about it flinging off or something, I've actually forgotten to lock it, I don't know how many times.
I think this is the first time I realized I had a lot.
That's so funny. Yeah, it doesn't come off easily. But the thing I like about mine is, first off, again, I have arthritis. I'm not a huge fan about opening things like this just because it hurts my fingers. And when I'm riding, my hands get fatigued very easy. This goes on, clicks off. So simple. We each love ours so much. So, and I can, the way it's angled, do FaceTime as well. In fact, I have recorded myself many times on my channel and our channel that we have together. So it's a good thing. Okay, obviously a water bottle is something probably your loved one already has, but just in case, it could be old or you just want to get them a fun one or something like that. Every biker, especially if they're biking often, needs a couple water bottles.
You can never have enough. That's how I feel.
No. You need as big as you can because, I mean, bikers need water throughout. This one is insulated, but not insulated to the point that it will last for 20 hours with cold. It's not that kind of insulation. It is definitely better than one that's just one plastic kind of thing. So don't get them one of those. No biker likes those because it's just, you're gonna have hot water in seconds. This will, for me, stay cold about like if I'm doing a 20-hour ride, 20 hours.
Wow.
20 mile. This will stay probably to lukewarm at about 10 miles. Now, I also like this type because it's plastic and it doesn't jiggle. I have a bike holder that if it wasn't plastic, it would be like rattling in there. So I don't like that. Kari has a different kind.
Very loud.
Yeah, hers is metal.
It's metal, and you know, I like to put stickers on. As you can see, again, very different.
Very different.
Yes. But this is a Hydro Flask. It holds well in my bike rack because I can twist it and make sure it stays.
Totally different than mine.
Yeah, and it doesn't shake around or anything. I left it in my car one time, and it was like 90 degrees out, and I was gone for a couple hours and came back, and it still had ice cubes in here. That's how good it holds your water. The one disadvantage I think that some bikers might have is that it doesn't, like with yours with the
I don't have to do, I can just squeeze it and it comes out.
I have to stop my bike, unscrew this, but that's okay. I usually wait until I can stop my bike and there's something to see, and you know,
or we just stop because we're thirsty.
Yeah, exactly.
And we need to rest.
So yeah, you just can't do it while you're riding.
I actually will say something like this is good for, my husband and I call it car water.
Oh yeah.
We always bring another water bottle that sits in the car as we're riding, and that is absolutely insulated. Like you need one that's more like this.
Perfect for that.
I will link the one that we use below as well. I don't have it with me, but it's just a really, I mean, hours upon hours ice cold.
Yeah.
We are going to give you at the end of this a couple things that you should not buy a biker.
Another gift you could give someone is actually a subscription to something called Trail Links, and you can get that app on your phone. It will show you different rides all over the United States, and you just have to plug in the city or the state that you want to go to and what you're interested in. It gives you this description of it. It tells you what the difficult areas are. It tells you what kind of, you know, if you only want to ride on asphalt or you only want to ride on dirt, you can actually plug that in and say, this is what I'm looking for. And if you only want to ride something that's 10 miles long, you can also vary the mileage as well.
It shows you where all the parking is on that trail. That has been huge for us.
Yeah, it will show you where the restrooms are. You can use it as you're riding, like a GPS in your car.
That's a great gift.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about some things that if your loved one that you're buying for has everything, or you just do not know what to buy them, and you would just want to be creative, maybe a little more personalized, maybe funny, we think it would be fun if somebody bought these for us. Let's say you have a loved one that lives in an apartment or something, and they have to bring their bike inside, and they'd like it to look attractive. They might not want it to be on the floor. It needs to be so they're not taking up space. We think this wall hanger is really fun. You can personalize it. It's made of wood. It can hold the helmet and the bike. So we just think this is a fun option, and personalized makes it just even more fun. Okay, we also think maybe even some artwork would be really fun. We're going to link a few of them. All of the ones we're showing you on the screen now are more minimalistic. I think that buying some wall art would be perfect. Now, the nice thing about a lot of these is they're actually prints. So you can order it, just the print, and you can frame it however you want to frame it. They're all beautiful.
I have an office that I put a lot of bike art in, and so this is my newest find. I've seen it used as this area is where people drop their mail, and they have it next to their front door, and I think that's a really cute idea. And I've also seen it where they put moss in it, and then I was thinking actually moss and then, what are those called, air plants?
Yes.
Yes, putting an air plant in it, because if I don't put an air plant in it, I'll kill it and I'll forget to water it and all that stuff.
And this is like a bronzy brown kind. I don't know if
I believe you can get it in some different colors.
Cool. We all love mugs, and so and coffee. Yes. Getting a mug that is very bike centered would be a great thing. One of them I think is really cute because you can add your name to it, so I think that's adorable. You can't go wrong with a mug.
Well, this gift will definitely tell your loved ones that you care about them, and it's
safety first.
Safety first, right. So this particular item comes with a flashlight, a reflector, and a bell. I have it on my bike. I use all three of them. One time we were riding, we had to get on this windy road, and I was a little nervous, but then I remembered, hey, I can turn my flashlight on the front on, and I can turn on my reflector. It has 3 different ways. You know, it's like a steady stream of light or 2 different patterns of, you know, blinking. And so I turned that on, And that really helped me at least feel safe that the cars are going to see me as we're riding.
Anything that makes you more visible to cars is a very good thing.
Another gift that is for safety is called the road ID. If I had fallen and hurt myself to the point where I, maybe passed out, people wouldn't know who I am.
No.
And I have like some medical needs where people need to know those specific medical needs. So I have this thing called road ID. You can have it say whatever you want. I put my name on it. I put my husband's phone number on it so that they call him. It has my medical ID information on there as well. Whoever's there can take a look at it right away and know how to help me.
Did you have to buy the band, or it's just
No.
something that goes around the band?
It just goes around your Apple Watch,
Okay.
and they make different ones. You can get a whole bracelet from Road ID.
I love that. Okay, I think this one's cool because it's safety and security. So safety because this will hold an inner tube, but on the inside it has a little hidden compartment that will hold an Apple AirTag. So it's security for your bike. If you're leaving your bike to walk away from it, go in and get that all-important coffee. I think this is a really cool gift. We've got you if you need some stocking stuffers because, you might just have somebody that you want to add a little something to something, or on the top of a gift or whatever. This first one is kind of a gag gift. Think of the one piece of fruit that every biker probably eats.
A banana.
So we found this banana
potassium.
holder. It's like a water bottle holder, but it's a banana holder. It's totally silly. But some people might actually use this thing.
I think we've seen one or two on a ride.
I think it's hysterical. This is obviously perfect more for a woman who might just want to be cute as she rides. I do think that there are some specific people who would think it's so fun. Be sure to give them a flower too when you give it to them.
You just can't go wrong with an ornament.
If you have a biker and a reader, this is perfect for that.
So I actually got this for Bobby's birthday.
And I can't find it. It's somewhere. I don't know where it is.
It's a bike tool, actually, but I thought it was so cute and unique that they made it actually in the shape of a bike, and it's very small. There's a lot of different things you can do with this.
Yeah, I think it's cool, and it'll fit in a little pocket someplace on their bike easily.
There are things that we would suggest not buying unless you really, really know that person.
Like if you're going to buy something for somebody that's very specific for a bike, you have to know the bike that they have. So you have what kind of bike?
I have a Specialized bike.
Yes, and I have a Trek. So those are very different bikes.
Actually, one thing you can do is when you're at their house or visiting, you should go and find their bike and see what's already on it. Maybe snap a picture when they're not looking.
Be very sneaky.
Yeah, be sneaky. So that you can know what type of bike they have and what kind of components would fit on that bike.
Yeah, then you can actually take that picture with you to the bike store.
Yeah.
And the person who would definitely help you. As long as you know what the bike is, they'll help you.
Yeah. But one would be clothing. I mean, honestly, I don't even buy clothing for my kids anymore.
Get them a gift card for that kind of thing. So they can just go get their own. A helmet. A helmet is a very specific thing. It needs to fit them well. They need to have it fitted. Again, I would say go get them a gift card to a bike store. Don't get them the actual helmet.
Like we told you before, this video is very different from videos that we normally do. Our other videos are all about riding trails and giving you information about those trails. So if you're interested in checking those out, you can check them out right over here.
Hopefully we'll see you in one of those or another one. God bless.